Billy's mother didn't know the real reason why he didn't want to go to bed. When he was left alone in the dark bedroom, Billy became frightened. He didn't understand about fear, that fear is a natural thing and nothing to be ashamed of, and that there's a way to go about getting over some fears.
I've always been fascinated by altered states of consciousness, and a lot of that fascination came from the movie Altered States. There was a movie during the 80s about a guy who got this brew from the Amazon Indians, and he brought it back to America and took it in what's called an isolation tank or a sensory deprivation tank, and he turned into a monkey. And it was a crazy movie.
We've got millions of years stored away in that computer bank we call our minds. We have got trillions of dormant genes in us, our whole evolutionary past. Perhaps I've tapped into that.
What it is a tank that you go into, and the tank has 11 inches of water, and that water has 800 pounds of salt in it, and that makes the water extremely buoyant, and then the water is heated to 93.5 degrees, which is the same temperature as the surface of your skin. Once you get the temperature, the exact same, the feeling where you can't tell where the air is and where the water is. It doesn't feel like two different things. It feels like one big thing, and you feel weightless. Because of the fact you can't feel anything, your body feels like it's flying through space. And then on top of that, you can't hear anything because your ears are underwater. Your face is floating above the water, but your ears are essentially underwater. And you don't see anything because it's pitch black. You pull the lid shut on the case, and once you're inside the tank, you don't see anything. You don't hear anything. You don't feel anything. Well, there's a way to have a natural psychedelic experience that's completely free of any danger of overdose or any negative effect on your body or negative reaction, and it can end anytime you want it to. This is one that I had designed by this guy Craig Hoffler, and this one is way different from my other one in that it's really tall. It's 7 feet tall, so that there's a lot of oxygen that gets pushed through this thing.
These go here. This one goes on there, connects to here. This is an injector. So we send ozone, it comes out of the UV light there. The UV light sends it through here. It's injected with ozone. It returns back into the box after a double filter.
And on top of that, I also have this right here, which is an oxygen scrubber, just like they have at those oxygen bars. Well, this little machine right here pulls oxygen, pure oxygen out of the air, and it pumps it through this tube, and this tube it all gets pumped into the tank while I'm lying in it. So I get pure oxygen, which is amazing for your mind anyway. It makes you feel very refreshed. And then on top of that, I'm in this weightless, bodiless experience where it's just you and your thoughts. Usually my experience, it takes the first 15, 20 minutes is always just me thinking about my life, me thinking about my friendships, my relationships, the people that I'm around, how do I affect them, how can I be nicer to them, try to correct myself. It's almost like a seminar on my life. And then once you kind of get past that and like soothe over any weird psychic bumps that you might have in your head to the point where you're at peace and you're calm and you're not stressed, and then once you've done that and you put that in perspective, then your brain goes into crazy places. Then you start having psychedelic experiences. Then you start hallucinating. Because in the absence of any normal input, your brain doesn't know how to think, and it just tunes into everything. And it tunes into these thoughts and ideas and these experiences and these visions that are really indescribable. And it's so hard to believe that very few people know about this and very few people have experienced it. And that's why I'm gonna give away my old tank. I just had a new tank built, and I have the old one sit around, and none of my friends have room for it in their houses. So I feel like the best thing to do with this thing is to give it away online. So I'm gonna have a contest. If you sign up for my mailing list, or if you're already on my mailing list, you're already eligible for it. And if you're not on my mailing list, go to joerogan.net and sign up. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait a couple months so that enough people know about it. So I don't want anybody to feel like they got left out. And then we're just gonna randomly select one. let the universe find the winner, and I'm going to include free shipping to your house, and I'm also going to hire a guy to come to your house and set it up. So it'll be free and clear to you. You won't have to do anything. All you have to do is, well, you're going to have to get some salt.